Hello, hello. Excellent. All right, well, let's get started. Hello, everyone. Daniel here from the American Runner. I was going to have a Topic Tuesday today, but unfortunately, no one sent me in anything. So, let me answer a few questions I have gotten so far from other people that wasn't sent into Topic Tuesday. I'm not going to reveal any names because the topic we will be discussing, which will be friends requests, and it's kind of sensitive in a way. So anyway, no names, but here we go. I had some why I didn't accept their friend's request or why I accepted it and then unfriended them. Well, if the first thing you do when I accept your friend's request is to send me a link to certain unmentionable websites, then we're not going to be very good friends. So that's why you're unfriended and blocked. So I guess the only way you would even see this now as the individual in question is if you're, I suppose, watching this through someone else's Facebook. But yeah, that's why. Second, if the first thing you do after I accept your friend's request is say, I am a member of the U.S. military and I work in such and such place, and I need your help. I'm like, okay, what do you need help with? Well, I want you to go to my personal website, because for when I say personal, I mean personal email, which is interesting because if Facebook is good enough for you to communicate with, why do I need to go to your personal email? I'm not giving you my email address. We're Facebook friends. We're not real life friends, and I just met you. And furthermore, if the point of my going to your personal email is so that we can conduct a financial transaction, which you promise is going to be beneficial to me, then there's no other way to say it. You're a scammer and a thief, and I don't want to have anything to do with you. So that's why I unfriended you, and now you're blocked. That's friends requests out of the way. Today we're going to talk about this really cool thing that I found recently. Has anyone ever heard of the Prince Rupert drop? I have some pictures of them here. Here's a Prince Rupert drop. Prince Rupert drop is glass. It's the strongest glass there is, and it's fantastically strong. I don't know if you've seen this on either Mythbusters did something with it, and then also there's a YouTube channel which I highly recommend you check out called Smarter Every Day. So what it is you take a tube of glass and you stick it in a fire, and then when it starts to melt and it starts to get turns molten glass, then that end of it droops. And so you stick that in the fire and it cools very, very quickly. And as it's cooling, you have the tip of it here, and then it eventually becomes a long strand which eventually snaps off as it's cooling. And that is the Prince Rupert's drop. What makes it fantastic is that it can withstand an incredible amount of force. Here we have a picture of somebody smashing it with a hammer, and it will not break. You can hit it with a hammer, you can smash it with a hammer, it won't break. The guy on Smarter Every Day shot it with a .22 rifle. And if you look very carefully, you can see that the bullet hits it and smushes flat and flies off it. Does very, very little damage. In fact, does so little you can't even notice it. It did break. What it did is it exploded, but not because of the bullet. This Prince Rupert drop, as strong as it is, has an Achilles heel, and there's a picture of it here. The tail of it is the Achilles heel, while the tip is almost, well, for all intents and purposes, indestructible. It's the strongest glass there is, and can take a shot from a bullet. You do anything to the tail, just slightly nick it with tweezers, like in this picture, or they had another one where someone had some pliers here. As soon as you just ever so slightly nick it, there it goes. See, check that out. You can smash the head of the Rupert's drop all day long, but if you just nick the tail of it, boom, it's gone. And they explain what happens is when the glass goes in its molten state into the water, it starts to cool very rapidly. So you have all of these molecules that are making up all the individual molecules of glass that are hot, and so they're agitated state and they're moving around. And then it cools, it condenses, and so all the molecules pull closer and closer together until all the individual molecules are forming a long chain in which they're all pulled as tight as they can possibly be, and then they solidify in that state. And since it's a chain, if the smallest bit of damage goes to the end of the tail, it breaks the chain reaction, as you can see here in this photo. And then, as you see, the chain breaks and it goes down. Now, this happens very quick. They measured it down to 1.03 miles a second is how fast this reaction is. So if you get some free time today, go to Smarter Every Day on YouTube and check out their channel. So stay tuned. This has been the first Topic Tuesday. I hope to have something better for you next week. For the Topic Tuesday, send me a message on Facebook. Topic Tuesday, here's the question. We'll talk about anything. We can talk about Phoenix Project or religion and politics. Send something my way. What do you think about this? Or send something you want me to talk about, like the Prince Rupert drop, or cats. We can talk about cats, for crying out loud. We can talk about anything. It's Topic Tuesday. If you don't want your name to be mentioned, like so-and-so asks or so-and-so wants to talk about, then just put Topic Tuesday /private, and then I'll know not to mention you by name in the Topic Tuesday. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you guys next week. I'll have a new video tomorrow. We'll be playing World of Warships on Wednesday, and that should be a lot of fun. Look forward to seeing you there. I'm going to add another bonus film at the end of this film because it was really short, and I didn't want to waste your time with, well, that's all he's got. Boring.